one other thing, this just annoys me as a user. I need to be able to find what I'm looking for very, very easily. In my opinion, it shouldn't take any more than 3 clicks. Yeah. If I gotta click more than 3 clicks, it's too far down the rabbit hole. I don't have enough patience for that. So that's my thing. I don't know if that's a technical thing, technically, but that's I would say those are my two top things.
And what do you see are what are things that should be easy to find, as you say, that core information? Because I know some people, and again, there's almost two camps where it's or three again. You've got someone who's got it pretty well laid out when they've got their navigation bar. Then you've got someone who really has nothing there, or you have someone that has everything. You click and it's 75 different drop downs. Is there kind of a happy medium in that space where it's cool, these are the core things people are looking for to make them easy, and then the rest of it's if they need to go if they're deeper down looking to find about what was your first dog's name when you were when you were a kid or something like that, as a founder of a company, they can go through the archives for that. But what are the sort of the key things to have?
So you mentioned the navigation menu. Big mistake is a large navigation menu, lots of drop downs. I don't know what it is. It's super popular among service providers like doctors, dentists, chiropractors, that kind of profession. They love drop down menus, and I don't know if it's because their SEO person has them doing this or whatever, but it's total crap. Where let's just say, for example, a chiropractor, they'll have the main navigation link will say, it'll say symptoms, right? Or conditions. And then if you hover over it, there'll be a list of literally 20 different conditions, back pain, neck pain, anxiety, headaches, migraines, the list goes on. And then there's a completely separate page for each one of them, which is fine. But what bothers me about this is if you click on it, there'll be literally 2 sentences for each one. I don't know. I think this is coming from an SEO person, someone who's not that good at SEO, who's telling them, hey, you need to have all these a really long drop down menu. So the problem with that is that if it's confusing or overwhelming to a user, they're done. Forget about it. If there's any kind of confusion to a potential buyer, and this is any situation where somebody's potentially buying a product or service, if they're confused or overwhelmed about something, they're not going to buy at all. So long drop down menus creates that confusion and overwhelm. They don't know where to go. And then within I would say 5 seconds or less, if I go to someone's homepage, I need to be able to know what they do instantly. Are they a chiropractor? Or so just sticking on this chiropractor example, I don't know how many different chiropractor websites I've done, too many. But right on the homepage, this profession loves to do this. They'll say something like living your best life or living a holistic, healthy life. That's the kind of phrase that they use. I have no idea what that means. You know what I mean? If I wasn't looking for a chiropractor, I would have no freaking clue what that means. Does that mean chiropractic? Does it mean nutrition? Does it mean exercise? I don't know. So it needs to be very, very specific, very, very literal about what they actually do in the first 5 seconds. And then kind of the last thing I'll say is about that is if I'm scanning any kind of page, and when I say scan, if I scroll from top to bottom for 10 seconds or less, it needs to be very, very readable. So the use of bold headlines, lots of bullets instead of long narrative paragraphs, things like that, things that are super easy to skim. That makes something very, very easy to read.